encouragement, and prayers that have sustained you throughout this journey. This parade takes place at a significant moment in the constitutional life of our country. Yesterday, we marked 16 years since the promulgation of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. The Constitution established the National Police Service and defined the character of the institution it must become. Article 244 requires the service to pursue the highest standards of professionalism and discipline, prevent corruption, uphold human rights, promote accountability, and foster constructive relations with a wider Kenyan society. Article 238 further declares that national security must be pursued in compliance with the law, with the utmost respect for the rule of law, democracy, human rights, and fundamental freedoms. These constitutional provisions express a fundamental principle. Security and freedom are neither competing aspirations nor are they at loggerheads. In a constitutional democracy, security must protect public order without diminishing individual liberty. The police must protect citizens from crime, violence, lawlessness, intimidation, and disorder. At the same time, the authority of the police must be exercised lawfully, professionally, and with respect to the life and dignity of every citizen. A secure country is one in which a mother can walk home without fear, a trader can conduct business without intimidation, a family can sleep without anxiety, and a citizen can express an opinion, attend a political meeting, and cast a vote without coercion. This is how the Constitution becomes a lived reality. It happens when the rights written in our supreme law can be experienced in the everyday life of every citizen. Ladies and gentlemen, just like the rest of the world, Kenya is changing in significant and profound ways. Our population is growing, our towns are expanding rapidly, and technology is transforming both the nature of crime and the methods required to prevent or contain it. Criminal networks are becoming more sophisticated. Cybercrime, financial fraud, terrorism, human trafficking, organized crime, and technology-enabled violence demand new capabilities, stronger intelligence, and deeper cooperation among security agencies. The modern police officer must therefore be physically prepared, professionally competent, technologically proficient, and psychologically resilient. Modern policing cannot be measured only by the number of suspects arrested. It must also be measured by the crimes prevented, the lives protected, the confidence created, and the safety citizens experience. This requires officers who understand that courage must be guided by judgment, authority tempered by restraint, and enforcement anchored in law. So, wherever you are deployed, you must remain disciplined, impartial, incorruptible. Protect the vulnerable. Treat every citizen with dignity, and reject every inducement to compromise your duty. corruption, bribery, collusion with criminals, excessive force, and abuse of authority betray the Constitution, dishonor police uniform, and weaken the institution you have joined. Equally, we must recognize the many police officers who serve with courage and integrity, frequently under difficult and dangerous conditions. They protect our communities, rescue citizens, confront armed, dangerous criminals, respond to emergencies, and make sacrifices that often go unseen. You must add honor to that tradition. Trust will be one of your greatest operational assets. When citizens trust the police, they report crime, share intelligence, cooperate with investigations, and help prevent threats before they materialize. As I noted yesterday, our national task is not to choose between liberty and order, but to build an order founded on liberty and to exercise liberty in a manner that preserves our constitutional order. Every day, our police officers stand on the front lines of this delicate balance, protecting life and property, defending the rights and freedoms of citizens, maintaining public order, and confronting danger that the rest of us can live, work, and prosper in peace. For this demanding and often not so thankless service, they deserve our gratitude, respect, and unwavering support. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching another important moment in the life of our republic. The next general elections will be held on the 10th of August, 2027. Political competition is an essential feature of our democracy. Parties are at liberty to organize. Candidates must be free to campaign. Citizens must be free to assemble, listen, question, criticize, and choose. The police and other security agencies have a clear constitutional responsibility to protect the democratic space in which Kenyans exercise their freedoms. In recent months, we have witnessed growing concern about hired gangs and young people recruited, transported, and paid to disrupt political meetings, intimidate political opponents, and provoke violence. Let me be absolutely clear on this. Politically sponsored violence has no place in our democracy. The National Police Service and all our security agencies should therefore take firm